Well, it's a 151-year-old this year, 1867 built by Francis Benedict Mulligan, an Irish immigrant, as a general store in Inverell. So this is the last remaining timber commercial building in the CBD.
It's called the General Merchant because in the days when it was the first business in Inverell, all the shops afterwards, they were just called General Merchants because they sold everything. It carried anything, didn't it?
Everything.
Everything. Flour, sugar, tea.
Bags of sugar.
Bags of flour. Just necessities.
I suppose in Inverell we'd go out and we would think there's nothing for people, sort of our age. And then we just went through the process of buying the building and getting it all subdivided. And then we started once we had the building, and it's just been full on from there.
It was a bigger task, obviously, as most of these things are, than we envisaged. The first thing we had to do was quite a bit of remedial work. So we had to replace in something like 20 piers to start with. So once it was stabilised, we were able to do the fit outside of the construction. We had to build all new kitchens and facilities. The building is in its 150 years never had plumbing.
We'd spent a couple of years collecting once we decided that we were going to have the restaurant and we knew what we wanted in mind. So people have been enjoying a lot of our things, like the exchange behind me, and we've collected a lot of Inverell memorabilia which we put around the place and people are really enjoying.
Fiona from Inverell Shire Council mentioned that the Heritage Me grants were available, and she wrote the application on our behalf.
So it was actually the first time I'd actually written a dedicated heritage grant. And the McNeils were really passionate about what they were doing as well. They really believed in it, wanted to do it for all the right reasons. Well, Council supports anything that's going to bring economic development and vibrancy to the CBD of Inverell.
If we hadn't received the Heritage Activation Grant, there were a lot of things that we just wouldn't have been able to afford to do.
The McNeils have really done what they said they were going to do, and I think genuinely believed in the process. Maybe to the naked eye you're not noticing it, but they've really committed to restoring and conserving heritage, and that's beautiful.
I think people in towns like Inverell appreciate that someone is prepared to spend the time and money preserving old buildings like this. I really do think that if we hadn't have taken on this project and done the work we've done on it, I don't know how long it would have survived. And the Heritage Activation Grant certainly helped towards preserving the building. I think there's been a lot of interest. People would pop in and see what we were doing, but they just say it has a nice atmosphere. People enjoy coming here.
You see people from everywhere, like people coming from Bingra, like all around the locations. Like people come into town like to catch up with people at this place.
When you come here as a customer, you're seeing younger people here for the cool beer and the microbreweries and that sort of thing. But you're also seeing older folk here as well, taking in the yesteryear, the stories about our little villages.
So we are having really positive comments, and it is good. We sometimes go, yeah, we've sort of achieved what we wanted to achieve.
It's really satisfying to have people tell us that they enjoy the space and that we've sort of achieved the goal that we set out to do.